I have just made the most delicious carrot cake. My husband has one edge crust and I have the other. The batter was supposed to be for one large round cake, but I only have a loaf pan for baking, so I made 2 small loaves and I adapted it from a recipe that I found online. The recipe was using olive oil, but I substituted that for butter, and this cake is amazing. Oh my goodness, it's so tasty. Oh my word, I just stood in batter. Oh, it's between my toes! Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is the Tamlyn long reset method. Today I am going to be showing you how I make my version of carrot cake drizzle cake. There is a recipe that I'm attaching here on the side. However, I don't follow the recipe to a T. Hi, welcome to my channel. Let's get started. Preheating the oven to 160 degrees Celsius, probably about there, and there. Let's start by weighing this dish just so that I can see the actual weight of the carrots. So this dish is 771 grams. And I am going to grate the carrots into this dish. Here are my carrots. I am just chopping off the long rooty bit at the end. They're a little bit soft. I think they'll be fine for carrot cake. And here's my grater. Carrot is getting everywhere. So I've grated the carrots and the total here is 992. So this is 221 grams of grated carrot, which is great. It is 29 grams short of 250. I'm going to treat this recipe like I did the banana bread recipe, and instead of the 200 ml of olive oil, I'm using 200 ml of softened butter. This is basically melting in my hands, and while I've still got butter residue on this, I am quickly greasing my cake tin. Very efficient. Here's the butter, and we need to put in 4 eggs. And 4 tablespoons of milk. I think that's 4. Here I am as usual with my trusty fork. Just want to beat this all together. I think it might be a good idea for me to add the sugar in here because this isn't quite working. We need 325 grams of soft dark brown sugar. Okay, that's 330 grams of soft dark brown sugar. And I'm going to mix this together. I think this will work a lot better than mixing just the butter with the eggs. Yes, look at that, it's combining perfectly. This sugar smells so rich. Next up, I'm throwing in the carrots. The reason I'm putting them in now is that they are actually starting to turn brown. My next step is to weigh out 75 grams of these walnuts. That's 77 grams of walnuts. And we need to chop these roughly. The roughly chopped walnuts are going in. There's just 2 ingredients missing. It's 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and now to weigh out 350 grams of self-raising flour. That's 352 grams. All the ingredients are in, and I can already tell that I'm going to have to bake 2 loaf tins because this is a massive amount of batter. Future me has the option to halve the ingredients to make just 1 loaf tin. This batter is so rich and fragrant. It smells like dark sugar and total yumminess. I think that the flour is totally combined, and I'm now going to put half of this batter into my baking tin. Oh wait, I still need to line it with the greaseproof paper. I also don't think it's necessary for me to do 2 layers of greaseproof paper, so I'm just going to do the one and start scooping this batter in. That's about half the batter. And let's go around and trim these edges. I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's been 1 hour and 15 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. It came out clean. That's baked. So my plan is to pull the cake out with the baking paper and put it on a cooling rack and reline the baking tin with fresh paper and do part 2 of the batter. I've got the cake over here and I am getting out some more baking paper. Okay, it's still a little bit hot. This kitchen smells so nice with this cake cooling over here. I am trimming the sides of the paper again. So this one's going in for just 1 hour. I have just taken the second carrot cake out of the oven, so that can cool now. This one's nice and cool and crispy and beautiful. Tasted a piece off the edge there and it all just came off, but it was delicious. I will be letting them cool and then I will come back a little bit later and make the glaze. I have combined 100 grams of icing sugar with 6 tablespoons of plain water that I am going to drizzle over these 2 beautiful carrot cakes now. You can see they are literally 2 different sizes. That one is bigger than that one. And here goes the drizzle. I think next time I should just use 4 tablespoons of water. This is so runny. It's time for a taste test. It's been cooling. To say for the second time, I made the drizzle too runny. I will work on that. Look at this. That is beautiful. It smells so good. Oh my goodness, it's so tasty. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe down below. Your support is much appreciated, and I enjoy making these videos as much as you enjoy watching them.